What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Subjective Review Show. Before I go over all my peeps that are here right now, I see South Cali guy just said that Zach tweeted about Justice Con. I literally just looked at it on my phone. Thank you for that information. I just got home and been trying to set up this stream, get the ball rolling. But yeah, that's awesome. Zach officially, well, we knew that he was going to be there. He's been a part of this. But he officially put it out there on Twitter, and it's getting a lot of traction. So it's going to be huge. And what's really cool right now is the fact that this usually is Comic-Con week. And I certainly have forgot about that. Like, I believe Comic-Con started today. I saw a new Bill and Ted trailer. So I was like, oh, you know what? We're probably going to be getting a whole bunch of stuff in the next couple of days, not just DC stuff. But then you're going to have Justice Con Saturday and Sunday. I always love these 4 days. I mean, even if we're at home and there isn't an official con, still a bunch of trailers, a bunch of surprises, a bunch of great panels. Can't wait to be a part of the whole thing. It's going to be a great time. And I'll be streaming with the 4 nerds Saturday morning. It's going to be a blast. So with that, let's see who we got up in the building. We have Donovan Martin. Can't wait for this weekend. Yes, this weekend is going to be great. Good time. Daddy Zach said there might be reveal. If he's saying there might be reveal, there's going to be reveal. Plain and simple. Yeah. Thank you again, South Cali guy. Thank you. That was awesome. The timing was great on that. It would have been crazy if it was like, you see that Steppenwolf trailer or teaser or whatever. I would have been like, right now would have went live and we'd be watching it right now together. It would have been great. But that didn't happen yet. But it's going to happen eventually. Yes, you saw Donovan, what's going on? We got Akbar up in here. What's going on, Akbar? I got one of your questions. Chubby Teddy Monster Productions. Going to watch this at work. Awesome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. The Truth 31. What up, Tyler? Should be a fun stream. Yeah, guys, I just want to throw this out there. Right now, I'm by myself. I'm just going to answer. I have a whole bunch of questions to answer real quick because I tell you guys if you have questions you want them on the show to submit them to diamonds41@yahoo.com because I'll make them main topics. But I'm just going to answer all those first, and then as soon as I'm done that, I'm just going to open up. I'm going to put the link in the comments, and whoever wants to jump on can jump on. And we can just talk about stuff, what's going on with DC and everything. Ray's collection, Tyler. What are you looking forward to on Saturday? What do you think I'm looking forward to? I'm looking forward to Zack effing Snyder. That's what I'm looking forward to. Also thought about this: is Ray Porter is going to be there? He's doing a little panel, and I've been thinking about his voice, and I'm like, maybe Ray Porter can talk about his voice a little bit. Also have Ray Fisher. Maybe Ray Fisher can give details about, where he's going to end up with this cyborg character, if he's going to actually have his own show. I don't know. It's Comic-Con weekend, so anything can happen. But the thing is you have to keep your expectations low because we know DC fandom's coming. So they're not going to spill all the beans quite yet. I know a bunch of people are thinking that Ben Affleck is they're going to say that Ben Affleck is coming back as Batman. He's going to have his own show. That's going to happen in my eyes, but I don't know if DC fandom, or I don't know if Justice Con is when it's going to happen. I think DC fandom is more realistic. And if you've been paying attention to Boss Logic, he likes to see Boss Logic. He has some inside information, especially with DC and Jim Lee and everything. So a lot of times when he puts out artwork, there's something behind that. And he's been putting out a whole bunch of Ben Affleck Batman artwork. So if he's putting that out, it's coming. David Ayer Suicide Squad artwork. So, yeah, this stuff is happening. It's just a matter of time. Deathstroke's Camp, thanks for coming. At what month Zack Snyder's Justice League will be released? My guess is March 2021. I'm thinking May. A lot of people have been saying May. I mean, the earlier the better. March is better than May. Give it to me January 1st. Please give it to me January 1st. What else we got here? Comic Book Craig Movies. Hey, dude, how's it going? So excited. Oh, yeah, it's going great, man. The weekend's almost here. It's Thursday, the day before Friday. I'm excited. I get to do a stream with Robert Meyer Burnett. I never in a million years thought that would happen. I mean, he's like the closest thing next to John Campea. So, in my eyes. So, that's pretty cool. Joe Noyes, hey bro, do you think we'll be getting more movies from Zack in DC? I definitely think we will, but we have to show up for Justice League. We have to show up for Zack's movie if we want to get more from him. Amshri says, hey Tyler, what's up? What's going on? What's going on? Digging the shirt. Funny thing about this shirt is I have a Teespring account, and it should be in my description below. And I have all the shirts that I wear and everything. And this shirt I actually screwed up. I fixed it on Teespring, but if you look at it, it says Marvel movies get remembered, but DC movie never die. I missed the S. So it's supposed to say, but DC movies never die. And of course, it's a quote from Babe Ruth, which is complete bullshit. If you guys have ever seen The Sandlot, I'm a big baseball head. So if you've seen The Sandlot, the quote is that what is it? Heroes are remembered, but legends never die. So I took that and twisted it into this little thing. And that's why I said it was from Babe Ruth. Thought it was funny. South Cali guy gets it. It's time for baseball. Damn right. I'm ready. Today or tomorrow? I know tomorrow is officially opening day, I think. But I'm hearing maybe today there's some games too. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. But either today or tomorrow, opening day, it's going down. Warzone. Hey, did you see Zach's tweet? Yes, I just did. I did. Thanks to South Cali guy. W. Murr. Since Zach has not seen the theatrical, there's nothing substantial in the cut. W would like to carry in continuity. I think Zack Snyder Canon because Cyber keeping his design. Yeah, I'll get into that in a second. I'll get into that. Oh, we got Fatal. Where did he just dip? What the hell just? Oh, there he is. I was like, his comment just left. Fatal. Listen, guys, Jay, I know you're here right now. I said I'm going to answer some of these questions real quick. If you're still around, I'm going to be opening up. I'm going to put the link in the comments. So if you guys want to jump on, yeah, Jeffrey can jump on. Whoever wants to jump on, give me like 10, 20 minutes, and we'll be up in there. Oh, and we got Nerdy. We got everyone up in here. Let's go. Don't forget, guys, tonight at 7:30, I think it's on Zebrafet's channel, but the 4 Nerds, they're going live at 7:30, so don't forget to check it out. And if you haven't subscribed to Nerdy or Fatal, you need to because they're the best. All right, let me just get into these questions real quick so I can open it up so I can get you guys on here. As we got a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't answer yet. But anyway, let's go. Let's go with the first one, which is from Juan Villarreal. Guy keeps on sending me questions. I love it. Again, please send me questions at diamonds41 or yahoo.com if you want them on the show. So he says, thoughts on why ships were on Earth in the nightmare scene. According to Zach, I think Zach said that they were Green Lantern ships. I don't know if he said that or people were assuming that, but it's the nightmare scene. So, you're thinking apocalypse, you're thinking Darkseid. So apocalyptic ships or whatever. So yeah, it makes sense of why they're there. They're taking over Earth. They're terraforming Earth, if you will. So that's why I think ships are on Earth. If they're Green Lantern ships, I don't know why. I don't know if the Green Lantern Corps is under Darkseid's control. We just don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, on that front, we'll just have to wait and see. All right, so we can get rid of that one. Let's get to the next one. Thoughts on how the alien Green Lantern show up in the league, in the Justice League? Well, I can tell you that there is, I think I'm 100% sure that they're going to be in the history lesson. The Green Lanterns are going to be in there. So they show up in the history lesson because they're trying to stop Darkseid and his forces from taking over Earth. So that's why they show up in the history lesson. Now, when they show up later on, or when Hal Jordan or whoever shows up to join the league, the reason he shows up is because of the threat. Again, the threat of Darkseid, the threat of Steppenwolf taking over, trying to terraform, looking for the anti-life equation, looking for the mother boxes. All of that juiciness is why they show up to help the league out. And I've said this before, it's really cool how sorry, sidetracked. I just saw something on my phone. I think it's really cool how they're going to start out in the history lesson, and it's going to be like kind of its own league. You're going to have Zeus with the Green Lanterns, possibly the Martians, the Amazonians, the Atlanteans, all working together. Fast forward to modern day, and then you have the Justice League, which again, it consists of a Martian Manhunter, a Green Lantern, an Amazonian, or Themyscirian, whatever you want to call her, Kryptonian. Like I think it's really cool how that goes from the past to the forward. It's pretty cool. All right, let's see here. Let's get to the next one. Thoughts on how the Justice League lost against Darkseid and how the heck they're going to even escape Apocalypse? Well, you're assuming that they're going to go to Apocalypse. We've heard that I believe the second or third movie they were going to go to Apocalypse. We've heard that a lot, but then some people have denied that and said that was never going to happen. The fight was always going to be on Earth. But if they get to Apocalypse, I'm assuming they're going to get there through a boom tube. And yeah, if the Justice League loses against Darkseid, and how the heck they're going to escape? And the big thing here is the Speed Force, Flash. Flash is so important to this equation because, again, we know that the Flash goes back in time. So if the League dies against Steppenwolf defeats the League, the Flash has to go back in time to change all that. So if they fight against Darkseid later on and they get defeated again, or we know in the Nightmare timeline, a lot of them are dead, the Flash can change that. So the Flash is a huge wild card when it comes to this movie. And yeah, I think they're really going to utilize him. I don't know if they're going to fight in Apocalypse. They could. That would be awesome. I think you making the third and final movie like the Justice League Dark Apocalypse War would be absolutely insanity, and I would be so down for that. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. We got Mitty up in here. Happy to have Mitty. Who else just showed up? We got anybody else? Happy you guys are all here. We got Love from India, brother. Appreciate you coming on. El Cappy to see him. Yes. What's going on? All right. So let's get to the next question. Yeah, I have like 4 more left. I'm just trying to run through all these so that I can get to your questions and have you guys jump on. If you will, yeah, smash that like button like Fatal said. Smash it. Need that help. All right. Will Snyderverse Darkseid be able to fly? Good question. I would assume so. Again, I don't really know that much about Darkseid, but whatever I've seen him in the animated movies, he's pretty much flying. Of course, he has his hands behind his back. Like, he's a straight badass. Like, if you ever played the movie. If you ever played the game Injustice, I've played Injustice too. You have Darkseid in there. He keeps his hands behind his back because he's such a badass. Because he just has his laser beams. That's all he needs, his Omega beams, and he's good to go. But dude, if you haven't played that game, you need to play that game. That is an awesome, awesome game. Most certainly. Yeah, so do I think he'll be able to fly? Yeah, I think it's Darkseid. I think he'll be able to do whatever the hell he wants because he's Darkseid. But maybe Zach will say, no, I'm not going to make him fly. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. We got here Kari Scott up in here. The Truth 31 says Darkseid mostly hovers. You could. I've never seen him just straight fly like Superman. He's always just kind of floating, like the Truth 31 says. So yeah, do I think he's going to do that? I think he will. Let's say that. All right, we got our next question from Dan Kersey. He said, based on Zach's comment with the Snyderverse being separate from the DCEU, do you think David Ayer's Suicide Squad is part of the universe? I think David Ayer's Suicide Squad is part of Zach's universe. So let me just read this question again, just to make sure that's Snyderverse beings. Yeah. I think David Ayer's Suicide Squad is directly connected to Zach's movie. So if you say that Zach's Justice League or his movies are separate from what the DCEU is doing, you take that. We know that David Ayer's Suicide Squad was going to be a direct sequel to BVS and the events leading into Justice League. So if that's the case, then the Justice League, the theatrical cut of Justice League, will be canon with the theatrical cut of Suicide Squad because they didn't show Steppenwolf or whatever. But if you come out with these, if you want to call them director cuts, Zach's movie and David Ayer's movie, then they'll be canon to each other, if you catch my drift. So then you'll have, as far as continuity goes, you should have Man of Steel, BVS, BVS, Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, and then Zack Snyder's Justice League. And that should pretty much, well, see, a lot of people were saying that Aquaman's movie wouldn't fit into that mix either. And I guess I should get to the next question then before I start talking about that, since that's part of the question. For now, Wonder Woman and Aquaman movies are separate from Zack Snyder's Justice League. Could that change if the Snyder Cut is well received? Yeah, see, how do we know that they're separate from Zack's movie? Hold on one second, I'm losing my focus here. This camera sucks. I keep on saying that. Anyway, so yeah, who is saying that Wonder Woman and Aquaman are separate from Zack Snyder's Justice League? Because as far as I'm concerned, Wonder Woman, if you're saying the first Wonder Woman, it's still 1984, I'm pretty sure, they're set before all of Zack's movies, Man of Steel, BVS, Justice League. So that's pretty much canon. And then you talk about Aquaman, the same thing is at the end of Justice League, with Zack's movie, we know that Aquaman said he was going to see his dad, which in Aquaman, that's what he went to go do, to go see his dad. So I don't know how that's not canon. In Aquaman, he talks about Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf is in Justice League. So I think it all kind of works together. It can work with Joss Whedon's cut. It can work with Zack Snyder's cut. All of these movies can work. But the thing is, it doesn't even matter anymore because it's kind of like Fox with the X-Men. They just didn't care anymore. And the fact that you're using a multiverse, and now you got Jeffrey Warfield talking about the Omniverse, which is a crazy concept. I love it, though. It makes a lot of sense. They can do whatever they want. It doesn't. I don't think the general audience is really going to be that bothered by it unless it's literally a dramatic change. Unless like they took Steppenwolf completely out of Zack's movie and it was just Darkseid. It was a completely different villain in that movie. And they weren't chasing after mother boxes. They were chasing after something else. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's just things like that. They can make all these movies work. So they can just do whatever they want with these movies. They can do that. And everything will be fine. Everything will be all good. And we got Broham up in here. What's going on, Broham? Thanks for showing up. Who else is here? Gamer Toxic Kills. Never seen him before. There's a title of Zack's Cut. That's not what it's called. There's another name for the Justice League. Yeah, I think what you're talking about is how there was an article that said that possibly Zack Snyder's Justice League will not be the official name of that movie. And I call BS on that. I call BS on that because unless they revert back to the Snyder Cut, they want to get away from calling this a director's cut. When you say Snyder Cut, it sounds like a director's cut. So what's the best thing you can do? You can take Zack's name and put it in front of Justice League. So it's like, oh, this is Zack's Justice League. I don't see them coming out with a different name. I just don't. It's either going to be Zack Snyder's Justice League or it's going to be the Snyder Cut. I don't see them coming out with another name. It just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me to do that. But hey, you know what? I could be wrong. Let's have the win see. All right, let's get back to this for now, Wonder Woman. Okay, so we have one question left, and then we'll talk to you guys a little bit and let you jump on if you want. I wanted to get through all these first before I had people on. Had a whole bunch of questions just piling up. But I love them. Keep on sending me the questions. Please, please, please do. Last one from Akbar, my boy. Akbar, I love you. What things could erase the continuity of Justice League? Like I just said, dramatic things happening in Zack's movie that weren't in his movie could erase the continuity of Justice League. But again, if you add Green Lantern, you add Martian Manhunter, I guess that would break the continuity of his movie because they weren't in the movie. You seeing Darkseid, all these extra characters and extra elements to this movie that were not in Josh's cut, that could break the continuity in my eyes. So whatever Zack brings to the table, which we know it's going to be a whole bunch of stuff compared to what was in the theater version, that's all going to break the Justice League continuity. It's going to be interesting to see what they do in the future, though. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. If they just, I think they're just going to contain Zack's universe and keep it over here at HBO Max. I think they'll let him finish his arc, and they'll let Ben Affleck do his movie or his show, whatever it is, put it on HBO Max, the Cyborg series on HBO Max. But then you're also going to have like this Flash movie and Aquaman 2 and Wonder Woman 1984, which are going to be probably going to be in theaters. But still, I feel like they could all work. They could all work together. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, we're getting a whole bunch of stuff. It's going to be great. I don't care if it doesn't fit perfectly together. I know some people, it really nags them when they can find plot holes, but to me, it's not the end of the world. Speaking of which, I saw something today. BVS is just filled with great scenes and great Easter eggs and little things that Zack did. The imagery is absolutely out of this world, and people are still dissecting that movie, and they'll be dissecting it for years to come. And it was a little snippet. I don't know if you've seen it, where Clark is talking to Bruce Wayne at the Lex Luthor event, and when he goes in between them, he says, "Do you not want to pick a fight with this man?" He hits Clark on the chest. But behind him, there's like a chandelier, and when he's talking, it looks like the chandelier is like a king's crown hanging above his head. Like, what? Who comes up with this stuff? Who notices that? I don't. Thankful to the fans out there that notice this stuff, because that's just, again, now when I watch this movie, I'm going to look at that, and it just blows my mind every single time. The movie just gets better and better and better. All right, so I pretty much just ran through them, so I'm happy about that. So let's see what we got going on in here. Sup, Handshoe. Never seen you before. Hi, Tyler. Big fan, bro. Thanks for the contribution to the DCEU family. Thank you so much for showing up. Awesome. We got Comic Book Craig Movie says Shazam tied into Justice League, but they should go back and redo that last scene with Henry and the music. They should do that last scene, which could be easy. But something that I feel like I've heard from Lightcast was saying that they didn't. I don't know if WB didn't want David F. Sandberg to really like incorporate. I don't know if they wanted him to add all of the BVS references that he did, but he wanted to because he was such a hardcore Zack fan, and he wanted to add all those Easter eggs and all those props to because he had so much love for what Zack did for the DCEU. I thought that's awesome, and for that I give David F. Sandberg props. Just I don't know. I need to see. I hope with Shazam 2 they give him more money to work with, because I don't think he was given enough money. Not my favorite movie, but it has potential. It definitely does have potential. Rewatch value, damn right. Every one of Zack's movies, rewatchability, most definitely. Hans Roger Oslin says it's better to tell than show. Darkseid to build hype expectations than a history flashback. I can't wait. I honestly cannot wait. John Cena, 2099. Do you think Zack Snyder's Justice League will have an end credit scene, a mini documentary tribute showing footage of all the fan support? Dude, thank you for bringing that up. Thank you so much. Got something to say about that. I think it would be so awesome if they did something like that. At the end, just imagine at the end of the movie, or it'd probably be in the end credit scenes, they show like all the tweeting that we did. They show all the videos, or not all of them, but videos of what we did for Zack and all the effort we put into. Shows a bunch, like just all that great stuff that we've done for this movement. I hope they're at least in like the end credits, and there's like a big thank you to all. Like, I just think that would be so neat, and that's definitely something that Zack would do. He would have to. He would definitely have to. I mean, it's just it makes the most sense to me, because, and I'm not trying to toot our own horns, but without the fans, without us, it wouldn't have happened, and he knows that. And again, I'm not trying to sound cocky, but that's just the truth. The last question before I open it up for you guys to jump on if you want. Do you think the intro for Zack Snyder's Justice League will be slow motion? I think it will be. I definitely think it will be, and I think it's going to be bananas. It's going to be epic, and I can't wait. That's one of the, like, out of everything that I can't wait for, that's one of the ones I'm very excited for, is that intro, man, to a Justice League movie. That intro is going to be fire, and you know it. You've heard Ray Porter's voice in this sense. Okay, I swear, last question before I open it up. Akbar, yes, I have heard Ray Porter's voice when he was doing the Sandman, and it sounded awesome. So again, we don't know if that's going to be his Darkseid voice, but it kind of gives you a glimpse of what Ray can do. And I had no idea that was him. I know they added some things to his voice and enhanced it and did some special things to it, but it sounded great. I honestly, I would love to have that as a Darkseid voice. I thought that was awesome. It was epic. It was menacing. Perfect for Darkseid. Yes, it was. No doubt. Do you think the clip and announcement will be about during Justice Con that Zack brings? oh, what do you think? I was like, huh. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a Steppenwolf teaser, and the announcement. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go into a different direction with the announcement. I think it's gonna be like something for the fans to get involved with. You know, we had the poster contest. I think it's gonna be something to do with that. Maybe a contest of some sorts that if you win, maybe you can show up on the set for more filming of the scenes or something like that. I think it's going to be something like that. I don't think it's going to be Zack saying, hey, Ben's coming back. I think that's Ben's announcement, even though he could pop up and say something. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. All right. So right now I'm going to post the link in here. And if you guys want to jump on and we can chat for a little bit for about 30 minutes, that'd be awesome. So there it is. Oh, yeah. And thanks to my new logo from Ryan at Zeverfet. Awesome. Thank you so much, man. Very, very appreciative of the new logo. Awesome stuff. This dude's got a lot of talent. I'll tell you that much. Jeffrey, right away. Not even messing.
Hey, man. I'm always
how are you? How you doing?
I'm always ready, man.
And we got the Truth 31. What's going on, buddy?
What's going on, bro? How you doing today?
Good. Thanks for popping on.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Nice to finally chat with you, folks.
You too. Justice Guy's gonna be crazy, right? I'm excited. It's gonna be
Yeah.
Dude, I'm real excited. But you know, I'm not gonna say I'm worried about it, but it's just gonna be like so much that I'm just gonna have to like watch it throughout the week. I can't watch it all because like that Saturday I'm so busy, it sucks. But at least I know I told my wife, I was like, I need to be home by 5:30 because we have a party to go to, a birthday party. I'm like 5:30 because I think that's when Zach comes on Eastern time. So so 5:30 I'm like I'm home, and I was like I don't know where I'm gonna be. I might be in like a whole nother world. But
like the party had to land on the Saturday, right? It's like damn.
Exactly. I always have these moments with my wife, especially with everything that's been going on. These days where I just sit around the house and I'm just like have my headphones in, like when Zach does the watch parties. Yeah. And she has like no idea what's going on, and I'm just sitting there for hours, just like with my headphones in, just kind of walking around the house, just listening and watching. Yeah, listening and watting.
That's gonna be me all day. All day.
I know, and that's the thing is, it's there's gonna be so much information and so many guys I want to listen to because I want to listen to Jay Oliva, I want to listen to Ray, both Rays, Ray Porter, Ray Fisher. Yeah, so I'm excited. What are you guys looking forward to?
I would honestly, like I said, everything because really I would say what I'm really most interested in is really Deborah coming out and her panel with the Snyder Amazons. So yeah, I'm really interested in what she has to say with all of this because she was really actually very quiet for everything, even though she was heavily part of the movie.
Yeah. What about you, Truth?
I'm just looking forward to the clip. I know, I'm looking forward to like all the information from Zach and the cast and all that and Jay Oliva. But honestly, dude, like we've been waiting for this movie for like what 20,000 years. I just want to see like something official from Zack Snyder. No studio interference, no bullshit. Excuse my language. No, you're fine. I just want to see pure Zack Snyder Justice League. That's what I want to see.
Damn right.
It's probably gonna be the first 10 minutes of it.
So we got Mitty up in here. We got South Cali guy. What's going on, fellas?
Hey,
what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
It's a long time no see, guys.
Long time no see.
Mitty, are you there?
I think it's just gonna be I think it's just gonna be like a 30-second clip.
Yeah, I think the clip's gonna be. I think it's gonna be the Steppenwolf teaser.
I think it's actually going to be like kind of like here's why I think it's actually going to be full-on movie footage for a few minutes, because people will probably say from the trailer, people probably will be like, for the trailer, it's going to be like, oh, this is just a trailer, it's just going to be the exact same thing. I think Zach is actually going to show actual movie footage of a clip, so that way they can just close the whole thing. No, this is a completely different thing. This is not this is in no way the same thing as Justice League in any way.
Yeah, but also showing a Darkseid teaser will establish that too.
No, I honestly don't think so.
No, not Darkseid, Steppenwolf. My bad.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think so, because really, I know doubters, and they'll doubt anything until they actually see movie footage. So I think that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna be showing movie footage.
You should just make like a 30-second teaser, like
well,
kind of in the order of a trailer, but like stuff we didn't get to see in the Justice League.
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah. With that tweet that he actually just put out like 30 minutes ago, thanks to South Cali guy. With that tweet that he put out, he's already going back on like what he said. He's like, I might show a clip. I'm like, Zach, you know he's gonna tease again. He's gonna be like, all right, guys, well, thanks for showing up. Yeah, I'll see you later. And then he's probably gonna throw it out there or something. I don't know.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if the clip is actually Ryan Reynolds as the Green Lantern?
Who knows, man? Who knows? I mean, it just sucks because we don't have an official release date.
Not yet.
If you told me the official release date was January 1st, 2021, then I would say it's going to be a trailer. But if you tell me it's in May, like, I don't know, just probably like 9-10 months away, I'm like, it's not going to be a trailer. They're going to save the trailer for Fandom.
And do you think we're going to get a poster and a release date?
I read an article saying that the poster will come out for DC Fandom, but someone else already said we already have the poster from Victor 2.
No.
So
Actually, no. I think what's happening is Mighty Pegasus is actually updating it, because I actually sent out replied to actually Sean O'Connell, and I said straight up, unless he is updating it, and mind you, I didn't tag Mighty Pegasus. I just said unless he is updating it. So and then as it turned out, like a few minutes after I posted that tweet and reply, Mighty Pegasus actually did like that tweet of me saying that he might be updating it. So I think that's what's happening, because as far as we know, we have the black and white version, but not the full-on detailed version that he's doing.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's interesting, Jeff. I think you raise a good point. What's that?
You better have Superman's black suit in that poster, though.
Well, Manny V says, "What if the clip ends with a release date? That would be awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
I think the problem though with the release date is I think they already have a release date. They know when they want to release it, but the problem is with what's going on with the virus and everything is they want to get the filming started, the additional photography, and as soon as they get that done, that's when I think they'll be like, okay, now we can pinpoint it exactly, like this is when it's going to come out. But I think they do have a date ready to go. I just think they're trying to wait and see, how much the additional photography, how long is that going to take and everything. That's just what I think.
I do know this. I do know this in California, for Hollywood, California, they are okay with people filming things. So I think that's really not. So really, I don't think that's a problem.
So John Cena says, the more clips come out, the more I suffer with the wait. Dude, I am right there with you, man. I'm not. When I saw, dude, I've never like. Someone said this today, or I don't know if it was on Twitter, but they were talking about 2016 hype for the DCEU, right? Like, remember 2016, the hype, or before that with BVS, like the hype was so intense, man. And then as soon as all this happened with Zack's movie, like I just felt like I lost love for just like DC movies and just movies in general, and I was just like, I just didn't get that excitement anymore. And then like it's official now, and then he shows that teaser, and I got that excitement back, man. Like I saw that teaser, and it was literally just Wonder Woman just sitting, well, until the end, just sitting there, just looking at the image of Darkseid, and I'm just like, dude, I got goosebumps. And I'm like, to anyone else, it was just like, what? It's just Wonder Woman just standing there looking at a mural. It's nothing. But to me, it was like, damn, I got that hype back. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because
there was a compilation of. Can I talk, or you want to talk?
No, go ahead.
You can talk.
There's a compilation of Zack's drawings of the fight with Stephanie. Is there a way I could send that to you on Instagram?
Can you send it to me on Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. You can send it to me.
I think the best part was like the DC. Oh, go ahead.
But yeah, like really, he would really like. I would like to compare this, like, and people always go back to back to Comic-Con where Zack showed the first logo of BVS, and it was like a slow reveal, and it was like it was just no footage at all. It was just showing the Superman logo first, and then the Batman logo on top, and everyone just lost their minds. And then we have Zack Snyder's teaser, Darkseid teaser, with just having Wonder Woman stand there looking at Darkseid's mural, and then we actually see young Darkseid in the history lesson, and everyone lost their minds again. So really, it's like the same energy.
And I agree with you, Tyler, on like losing hype, because like I know, because after the whole debacle with Zack Snyder's Justice League, it kind of felt directionless. Like, okay, like what, like we're doing Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Joker, we're doing these solo movies, but what are they building to? Like what are we doing here? And after the announcement of Zack Snyder's Justice League, now there's like, oh, okay, now we have a plan and now we have a direction.
Yeah, because really, how I pictured like the DC's prior to direction after they got rid of Zack, I've been saying it for a long time that it was like basically them throwing darts at a board and seeing what hit.
Yep. So we have a question from W. Murr. He says, question for the panel. Do you think The Flash 2022 will tell which Justice League movie is canon if it has Kiersey Clemens, Silas Stone dead, and does not have Cyborg Justice League design? Yeah, I mean, that would most definitely tell us which one is canon, but at the same time, again, I don't think it really matters. But if listen, I can tell you this, that this movie is going to be very successful. Zack's Justice League is going to be very, very successful. It has Ezra Miller in it. He is loyal to Zack, and you know, he's kind of like been in control of that movie and what's been going on with it for a little bit. So it's going to have Kiersey Clemens. You're going to have Silas Stone dead. You're going to have it's going to have the continuity with the Snyder Cut. Yeah. That's what I think.
Yeah. I remember asking that question yesterday. I don't know if you guys remember.
What do you guys think of the score? What do you guys think of the score? Like, changing. I feel like Danny Elfman did a terrible job.
Oh my god, like I thought that score was horrible, dude.
I'm not getting leaked the score.
Wait, what score? What score?
The score for Justice League.
Yeah, that was terrible.
No, not Justice League.
That wasn't a score.
Wait, there was a score for that? Because I honestly don't remember. I haven't seen Justice League in a long time. I've only seen it once, and that's it. So really,
I mean they leaked the score for Zack's. Well, one of the score, one track in the score for Zack Snyder's Justice League.
I did hear that. I think I heard the leak you're talking about, and we don't know 100% if that is the score.
But it was
it sounded close to probably what we're gonna get, And yeah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. It was better than what Elfman gave us. But I mean, the thing is like when it comes to music and scoring movies, like Hans Zimmer is the best of the best. And whatever Hans Zimmer is on, like I just love it. Now I know Junkie XL is taking over and putting his own spin on it, and I'm a fan of his too, and I think he does some good work. But we'll have to wait and see. But I know whatever he's going to give us, it's going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be epic, but it's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's going to be epic. I have no doubt about that.
Well, you did hear
sure.
you did hear Zach say that they were still going to have the like Superman theme and everything.
Sure.
And you know what? Speaking of which, that was the best part of the Justice League movie is when they're in the Kryptonian ship and they're looking at his body like in the water, and for like 10 seconds they played like a piece of the score for Man of Steel, and I was like, dude, that just made this movie 10 times better. It's the same thing they played when he was there was that it was a part of the DVD package. It was the scene where he goes and finds the black, or he doesn't put on the black suit, but he goes to get his suit back in the ship. Clark does.
Yeah,
and it's the same thing. They're playing the same Hans Zimmer score, and I'm just like, dude, that just makes it so much better. Why would you take that out?
I wonder if that's going to be in the Zack Snyder cut.
Some people scored the when Clark and Lois reunite in the farm. People on YouTube scored it, and like it just makes it better. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we got Hans saying that Junkie XL is no Hans Zimmer. I'm sure I know why you're saying that because you share the name with him, so that makes sense. But it says maybe Clint Mansell is a good pick to DC. I don't know. I don't know if I've
never heard of him. I never heard of him.
Just because you said that name, I want to look it up. So just give me a second. I just want to see if there's any scores that I've.
Hopefully, he didn't work on any Marvel movies.
He probably did.
Fuck Marvel.
He probably did. Let's see. Let's go to his IMDb page real quick and see what he's worked on. Anything pops out to me. Okay, so we have Black Swan. Never seen it.
That was all right.
Oh, he did some Doom Patrol episodes. I like the score in Doom Patrol.
I love the intro, the theme song.
Oh my
I love
God,
that intro.
I love that too. And he also was on Titans, so I like the Titans. Like
the Titans theme song is good too.
Yeah. Okay, so I like this guy from what I've seen, or what I'm seeing that I've seen. Yeah. Other than that, I'm looking at his Black Swan. Never saw Black Swan. The Wrestler. That was a good movie, but I haven't seen that in ages. Smoking Aces. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, so that's the only thing that I can even say that I've seen of his or heard of his is Titans and Doom Patrol, which again we like their score. We like their intro music. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know what his next project is, but I don't know. And then we got Darren Aronofsky. Go ahead.
Apparently, Flash is supposed to get a new suit at the end.
What?
He's saying the Flash is supposed to get a new suit at the end of the movie. Do you think that's going to happen?
Oh yes, actually, Zach actually did say that. Yes, he was supposed to have one suit at the first part, and then he was supposed to get a second suit sometime at the end of Justice League Part 1. So really,
yeah. Okay.
I
think Cyborg was supposed to get a new suit.
If we go back to BVS, if you go back to BVS, I'll pull it up right now. He has a different suit when he's
the Nightmare suit.
Yeah, but no, underneath of it, he has the armor. I'll show you real quick. He has when I find it, he has the armor, but underneath he has the more traditional suit. You'll see it. I'll show you. 2 seconds. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go. So you see underneath, he's got the helmet that's up right now.
Yeah.
It might be hard for you to see, but yeah, underneath, if you guys Google that image, underneath you can see he has the more traditional suit. So that's probably the suit that he's going to give him. But also, I know that that Zach kind of gave, like, he kind of handed that torch to the directors, like James Wan with Aquaman, because I know that James Wan wanted to show he said the one thing that he wanted to do in his movie was show everyone Atlantis, and that's the one thing that Zach let him do, or gave to him, if you will. And I think it kind of comes down to the same thing with the suit. So I don't know if he's going to change it, or Bruce is going to give him a new suit in the movie. He might. I just don't know. I don't know if Zack's just going to let the
I prefer the suit in Aquaman to the one in Justice League.
Do you?
I don't know. It just looks more like Aquaman. Even the trident's better.
I think it's okay. It's very comic book accurate. I think there just needs to be some enhancements, and it'll look better.
Yeah.
I'm just happy it wasn't. I'm happy it wasn't a skin tight suit though. You know, I'm happy
that look weird.
Yeah, like I'm happy. Like he had like actual boots on and everything, and he had like the gloves there. You know, and he had like some the scales coming off and everything. I thought that was cool. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. But at the end of the day, I really don't care what the suits look like as long as the movie's good.
Yeah.
True.
And we got Sil Abdul up in here. Sil says, been catching some Comic-Con panels today. I knew Comic-Con started today. Yeah, it's usually a 4-day event, so today probably kicked it off.
It started yesterday, actually.
Yeah, it started
yesterday.
Yeah,
I didn't even know Comic-Con was today.
Yeah, actually, no one is paying attention to Comic-Con. Yeah, no one is paying attention to Comic-Con because there really isn't anything big other than the new
Bill and Ted.
The new
that came out today. No one is paying attention to. My bad. Yeah, how do you even watch that? What's it on?
I don't know, honestly. Like,
I think it's on YouTube.
They should have done it. They should have announced it on YouTube. Like, say, hey, follow the subscribe to the San Diego Comic-Con panel so that you can watch San Diego Comic-Con at home and yada yada. But I honestly don't know if they actually did do something like that.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody cares either. Everybody's waiting for Justice Con and DC Fandom.
Okay, so
Yeah.
IGN has something right now. I guess they're doing live coverage of it. IGN's live, and right now I think they're talking about the New Mutants movie, The Boys, and more.
Do you guys think the MCU is gonna slowly die because the Infinity Strategy?
What?
Do I think the MCU is gonna die?
Yes.
No, they're not gonna die. Disney won't let it. Disney won't let it. Simple as that.
Here's what I think is like. I wouldn't say die as much. I would say that right now it's kind of going into a sleep phase. And it kind of does show with Phase 4, because for Phase 4, it kind of really does seem like a filler phase of the movies right now. Because really, if you think about it, like, I honestly, like, the only movie that I really do care about is Shang-Chi, mainly because I'm a sucker for kung fu flicks and martial art movies. But other than that, I'm not really paying attention to the Phase 4 slate.
And Marvel doesn't have anything. Like Shang-Chi is trash. Black Widow, trash. Captain Marvel 2, yeah, everybody's lining up to see that shit. Like they don't have anything. Like Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Like what do you have with Doctor Strange?
I think they have Eternals. That's it. Like right now, that's what everyone's waiting for is Eternals. That's about it.
Eternals? Who's that?
I'm not even looking forward to that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't.
Like Eternals.
They got that one Indian dude that got shredded for that movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that dude.
Is it Kamal something?
Yeah, the dude that usually plays the comic relief character in the movies he's in.
I think the only thing that's worth watching is probably Doctor Strange and the multiverse, because I'm hoping like they kill off Tom Holland and bring in Tobey Maguire back as Spider-Man. Because I love Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
I'm really hoping that they bring back Andrew Garfield. I don't care what anyone says. To me, he's actually the best live action interpretation of Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Manny V brings up a good point. The Mortal Kombat movie. I totally forgot about that. Are you guys excited for that? I'm excited
waiting for that.
They should be dropping a trailer for Comic-Con, don't you think?
I hope so.
Yeah, right? Because when's that movie come out? Well, I guess
I don't know, but I do know that I do know this, that the movie is going to be rated R.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I think
so.
one of the actors, Louis Tan, I think he said like the fatalities are like brutal and it made him sick. So I'm like, right, that got me hyped.
That's awesome. Honestly says January 15th. Yeah, they got to be dropping a trailer.
Yeah.
These next couple
Hopefully.
days. They have. Come on, man. They have to. Oh, it's Warner Brothers too. Oh, we got.
Are we gonna see the Mortal Kombat DC crossover?
I don't think so.
And really, Ed Boon, the head creator of the creator of Mortal Kombat and really NetherRealm, he actually wants a full-on Injustice movie with his Zack at the helm.
Ooh, that would be dope.
Well, Sil Abdul says y'all sleeping on Comic-Con. Sil, you're going to be part of Con for Saturday and Sunday. Are you over here talking about Comic-Con? Come on, man.
I'll catch up with it later at my own leisure. Like,
I'll wait for the news to come to me.
Right. Really, for me, like, even though there are probably some cool stuff on there, like, it might just be some, but I'm not gonna be wasting my whole day watching most of the stuff that's not going on.
Yeah.
To then wait for something that comes a few hours later.
Yeah.
I don't roll like
that.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be crazy. I'm looking forward to it. What did I just saw a major movie that's coming out very soon. That's going to come out September 1st, but it's going to be a video on demand as well. Oh no!
Are you talking about New
Bill and
Mutants?
Ted, yeah.
Yeah, Bill and Ted said that it was going to be video on demand and select theaters September 1st.
That's cool.
I was excited about that because I want to see that movie. So
yeah,
that looks fun.
Yeah.
The only panel I'm interested in today for Comic-Con is The Boys 2, or The Boys for season 2. That's it. That's today. Yeah. But other than that, I don't know what else is on.
I'm really only interested in the New Mutants, to be honest. That's the only one that I really care about.
So we got Optic Fab up in here. I've never seen him before, and he says, "What are your thoughts on Batman tactical suit?"
Honestly, it looks very cool, and for people who say like it doesn't, like it kind of does look stupid in a way, that's really your opinion on it. And really, it's not the first time Batman has had like a tactical suit. Look at his, not even mentioning BVS. Look at the Dark Knight He Returns, the graphic novel. Look at Batman Arkham Knight. He has a full-on tactical suit for most of the game. So really, I gotta say, to me, the tactical suit, it looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, I can get down with it. I mean,
cool, but
what's that, Minnie?
It looks cool, but I think it looks cool, but I don't like the goggles.
The goggles?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's talking about the goggles. Really, I think the goggles actually serve a better purpose other than really a fashion show, that was in Justice League. So really, there might be a reason for him to wearing the goggles.
I'm just looking forward to the Nightmare suit, the one from Batman. That suit with the trench coat. Come on, man, it looks so badass.
Yeah. Are you guys excited for Venom 2?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, always.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
Big Venom fans.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for Venom 2, man.
I was being sarcastic, but okay. When I said it, sorry. I had to clarify on that one. I do like Tom Hardy, though. I'm a huge fan of Tom.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, really, I think the Marvel stuff that I'm really looking forward to is what they're doing on Sony with Venom 2 and Morbius.
And Andy Serkis is directing Venom 2, right?
Yep.
I think he is. think.
You're right. You're absolutely right. He is directing Venom 2.
So like that's like that's the only thing that's giving me hope, and I hope that's rated R. Because if you're bringing in Carnage, it has to be rated R, dude. You can't do a PG-13 Carnage movie.
It has.
Hey.
You showed up just in time for us to get off. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, someone just left. Mitty was like, "Nope, I ain't messing with this." I'm out of here.
He's like, "That's enough.
That's enough. That's enough."
What's going on?
Nothing. I just jumped on. I saw you were doing your stream. I tried to get on earlier, but I had something else I had to take care of. But how you guys doing? What's up, Truth?
What's going on, man?
Good.
Jeffrey, South Cali.
How's it going, Nick?
Good.
Can't wait for Crisis on Infinite Streams, man.
I know, right? It's going to be some shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm pissed because I placed my order for my shirt maybe 2 Fridays ago, and they said that if you're in America, your order will come in 2 weeks. And I got the email today saying it like literally just shipped. I'm like, come on, dude.
Oh, no.
I know.
I'm gonna.
I actually checked on mine today, and it said that it hasn't shipped yet. I was like, dude.
Oh,
What did you guys order?
I'm
A
gonna.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Because I ordered the tank, and I literally got it like maybe a week and a half later. Like I already got mine.
Some good service.
Yeah.
Okay, can you send it my way so I can wear it for my stream?
Really, my shirt isn't gonna come out until after the event too. So right now what I'm going to do, I always come with a plan B. So really, I'm gonna be wearing my all the gods shirt. So
that's cool.
Yep. So always have a plan B, man. Always have a plan B.
Well,
always have a plan B. Thank you, Jeffrey, for those words of wisdom.
Yeah. On right now. Looks like John James Rambo wants to show up for a second, but I'm about to get out of here.
You gotta break the 1 hour mark, man.
Dude, I have a life, man.
I know. Tell me about it.
Listen,
That's how you get people to come back for more. You got to end it so they come back because they want to see more. There you go. Keep it on a timetable.
Listen, I would love to go on for 2 hours, 3 hours, but yeah, I gotta hang out with my son and my wife. The last time I actually went over, like by 10 or 20 minutes, it was on my 4-year wedding anniversary.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's
not good.
Yeah, that wasn't a good night. So
slept on the couch.
Doghouse.
Yeah, I mean, if I have like nothing going on or like my wife's not around or whatever, I'll usually go over. But yeah, that's why I keep them to an hour. And plus, like when I do them at night, I'm just like so tired. Like if the stream I did last Tuesday, I was so tired. I was just like, oh my god.
Because you go on late, don't you, Tyler? You're East Coast. Because like when you go on, it's barely like 6 o'clock for me usually every night.
Yeah, here's the thing: is like I'm somewhat of like a bitch, if you will, because I started, no. I say that because I go on at 9:30 and I end at 10:30, so it's not too late. But the thing is I get up at work. I start work at 5:30. So
I feel you, man.
That makes sense.
So like when it comes to the next day, I'm like super tired. But usually by like Thursday, I get all my energy back. So like right now, I'm kind of energized.
Oh, right on. Heck yeah.
Nick fell off.
There you go.
You went home.
Yeah.
What happened to the Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Kal-El, no.
I need
gotta fix that. Yeah, I still gotta fix my internet, man. It's killing me.
I need that video clip. That's my best one right now.
But yeah,
that's a good one.
That is a good one.
But yeah, really, when the Wonder Woman said the Kal-El no, that really threw me off because I was like, wait, how do you know who's like the Kryptonian name?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, how does she know that?
That's the least of that movie's problems.
Oh yeah, seriously. No, that's to a point where it's like I don't even think Batman knew that.
Yeah,
I mean, if anyone knew that, it'd be him, right?
Yeah.
How does she know that? Like after he died, was Bruce Wayne like, oh hey, Diana, by the way, his real name is Kal-El. He's from Krypton.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's the last son of Krypton. Oh wow. No, it's just it was
He's
just
like,
some
what
more.
is this?
Yeah, it's just some more
I
crap
have
they
a
threw in
question
there,
before
and
this last end, and
What's
that
up?
is, do you guys want and think Shazam will be jailed?
Do I think Shazam will do what to the Justice League?
Do you think Shazam will
I
be
think
in jail
I
too,
think
and do you want
Do
him
I?
to be there?
I would want him to be in the league. Do I think he will show up? I do not.
no, I think he's out. He's out. He's out.
yeah,
No, not
yeah.
in Zack Snyder's Justice League. I mean the second one and the third one. If they get
Yeah, no,
Oh.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's going to show up at all in Justice League 2 or 3. Yeah, I like his character has potential. I didn't really like the first movie, but his character has potential. But the thing that really bothers me about him is how he just acts like a complete 5-year-old when he's in the character.
Yeah, and it's like a complete opposite. Like Asher Angel, he was what he had the
It's
like
more of a moody
he
teenager.
acted
Yeah, exactly.
like when he was a kid, he acted very mature, and then when it was like when he was Shazam, he was like a completely different
Yeah,
kid.
he was.
Yeah,
Like,
he was like, my life sucks. I miss my mom. Life is so depressing. And then he's like Shazam all of a sudden. He's like, yay, let's get some cookies.
Yeah,
It's so weird.
it almost felt it felt like the other kid. I forgot his name. The kid is in the crutches. Yeah, Freddie. It felt like he should have been Shazam. You know what I mean? Like his character. And what's funny is that when I was watching the movie, I thought the kid who played, Billy Batson, I thought he did a pretty good job. But then I also thought that the kid who played Freddie, this is my first thought when I saw the movie. I was like, I felt like he should have played Billy Batson because he's more animated. He's more like stupid. You know?
Want to know what's funny? You want to know what's funny?
What's funny?
He actually almost did. He actually almost did.
You heard it first right here. Jeffrey Warfield just broke the story.
News.
Breaking news, exclusive.
Watchtower.
The Watchtower. Did he audition for that role? Is that what it is?
Yes, he did.
Oh wow.
So,
Well, go ahead, Jeff. You have the closing word.
but and also like for really like for who was going to play the Shazam character, like the adult Shazam, it was actually very close between Zachary Levi and John Cena. And I really thought it was going to be John Cena because he really does have that balance between a kid and when it comes to being serious.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to close the show. Thank you guys for showing up. Jeffrey, thank you for coming. The Truth 31, Nick, Mitty.
Before you end, could you quickly tell me your Instagram so I can send that to you?
My Instagram, Subjective Reviews.
It's a tough one.
and if you need it should be in the description. I'm pretty sure it's just Subjective Reviews. I know the only one I had to change was Twitter. Twitter was like I had to change it. Anyway, thank you guys for coming. Please go subscribe to Jeffrey. Please subscribe to the Nicotina Show. Great guys, great content, DCEU content. The next time you will see me, I will be on with the 4 Nerds, which they have a show tonight at 7:30. So please do not miss that.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tyler, for putting me on, and congratulations on Nicotina for putting on the streams. It's going to be fun. And
thank you.
Yeah, man, it's really going to
Thank
be
you.
fun.
Thank you so much. Yes, Nick from Nicotina, he set it all up. He's the man, the myth, the legend. He's why all this shit's happening. It's awesome. It's great. This weekend's going to be fire. So again, tonight, check out 4 Nerds, 7:30 Eastern Time, PM Eastern Time, and I will be on with them from 9 to 12 on Saturday with Robert Meyer Burnett. It's going to be wild.
Wow, you actually do have a lot of time then.
Hold on, Jeffrey. I haven't broke the news to him yet, but I'm only going to be on there for an hour. But it's from 9 to 12. But so anyway. So I will see you guys at JusticeCon. It's going to be a great weekend. A bunch of good information is going to come out, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So do not forget to check it out.
Yep.
And with that, I will catch you guys later.